Hey guys, what's going on? I'm going to do a video today about TheoTrade and Don Kaufman. So I've done a couple of videos of these in the past, but I thought I'd actually do one where I go through like the dashboard and show you like what sort of stuff you get if you purchase a subscription to TheoTrade. So the videos I've done in the past basically just went over who Don Kaufman is. So I don't know if you guys have seen those videos or if you don't know who he is, but he's pretty well known. He's had over 20 years of experience trading stocks and options, and his main claim to fame before TheoTrades was he pioneered the education center at TD Ameritrade. So if you've ever done any of those like tutorials and stuff for the like educational option stuff, on that site you'll probably have come across some of his work. It was quite a while ago though, so I don't think he's he's not really involved with those guys anymore. And he started TheoTrades, which is primarily an education system service. They do alerts and things as well, and keep track of their trades and portfolios, which I'll show you in a little bit. But really, when I think of TheoTrades, I think of education in terms of advanced options trading strategies, which includes more complex spreads, selling options rather than buying them. All these like more complex strategies that aren't just like buying a call or a put. There are usually multiple legs and all this crazy stuff, which honestly I'm not an expert in at all, and it's something that I'm trying to learn more about. So the prices vary a lot, so I can't really tell you too much about the prices. I've seen some for about $99 a month, but they do lots of deals and packages, and they package different courses and chat rooms and all this into big bundles, and that's continually changing. So if you're looking for the pricing of stuff, the best thing to do is to visit their website directly and check them out. You'll see the massive amount of stuff, educational courses they have on their site. So overall though, so far what I've found is that I really think they're pretty professionally done. So the courses and the education that I'm going to show you just now is really well done. It's all video lessons, but they have like PowerPoint slides that come with it and things as well. And I'll show you a few of those in the process as well. So yeah, let's jump over to the TheoTrades dashboard. Before we do that though, I'd like to just mention this Ultima spike. So they've been advertising a lot this Ultima spike. So I'll leave a link in the description to come and check it out. There's links to it here. It's really cool. You can see here 109 trades, 105 wins, and each of those wins are generally over 50% profits per trade, which is really awesome. And they show you how to do that in the TheoTrades dashboard as part of their services, so it's pretty cool. So let's have a look. I'll just go through the TheoTrades dashboard. So this is my TheoTrades dashboard. You can see start here. And so what's amazing about it is there's just so much information here. So even on the start here screen, you can see all these videos about options trading. So options 101 is scrolling down. So you have all the basics of options. You have options vertical and calendar spread essentials. So for me, this is going to be super valuable. I'll open it up now and let's see what's in here. So when you click on these videos, you get the actual video. You get told how long it's going to be, so you can put the right time aside. So here's 52 minutes. It's by Don himself. And basically it's a video about vertical spreads and calendars. So the cool thing is you also get the slide deck as well. So I click on the slide deck, you can have a quick check of that if you want. Let's see. I don't want to give away too much of their stuff, but a quick peek inside one of their tutorial type things. So here's the vertical calendar spread essentials guide. It comes along with that video. You can see a little bit about Don here, and then we launch into the actual stuff. So the first few slides of this 201 course may seem rudimentary to those of you with experience trading vertical spreads. However, even the most experienced traders are going to learn a little bit about probability calculations and inverse spread tactics. I'm not surprised. This guy really knows his stuff, so I don't want to show you all their content, but you can just kind of go through this a little bit just to kind of see the layout of what the slides are like and things. Really, I feel like the videos where most of the value is going to be in these lessons. So kind of just going through this stuff, call spread risk graph. There's a lot learning in this stuff. This is just one sort of set of slides from hundreds of videos in here. So pretty much anything that you can want to know about call put spreads, like all this stuff. The video is probably more helpful from what you can see, but you can kind of get an idea of what's in here. So here's stuff on theta decay. Let's review theta decay. So they go from the basics to much more advanced. Decay and calendar spreads, like pretty interesting stuff. If you're not sure what a calendar spread is, I really didn't have any idea either, so I had to look it up. Looks pretty interesting. Let me know in the comments if you do any calendar spreads, because it does seem like a pretty cool thing to try. So anyway, so that's a typical like layout for the slide decks. We go back to the main page here. After that you have, wow, you have vertical and spread essential, so you have a lot of vertical and calendar spread stuff in here. You can imagine the amount of content, because each one of these videos is like an hour long, right? Let's have a look. Yeah, they're 52 minutes each. So you can see this guy is going into like ridiculous depth on this. Here we go. So then you get into stuff like volatility, skew, and U, like that. Let's have a quick look at that one. Volatility, skew, and U. So it's an hour long. Doesn't look like there's any slides with that one, so that's not going to be too helpful. I'm not going to start running their videos on here. So what to expect in markets using expected move. So video on that stuff, probability, risk, price, prepare for the trade day, order execution. You can see they're covering like so much stuff here. Crash course on the options Greeks. Let's click on that. We get a lot of questions about options Greeks in the various discords I'm in, and I think a good hour on that and how to use it is probably time well spent, right, if you're trying to trade options and you're learning. So that's just the courses and the preparation work. I don't know what's fully in these. Like we can have a look at let's look at what's in Options 101 Part 5 really quickly. So it's again, they're all about an hour long. Just have a quick look at this presentation. So it'll be like basics of options, I guess. Options in the OCC, options clearing. So calls, puts, frequent questions. Try and skip down. So really all the basic stuff that you need to know about options: time decay, theta decay, volatility, implied volatility, naked calls, selling. So this seems to be more of like a high level overview. It's kind of cool to have everything in one place though. Let's get rid of that. Alright, so that's just the start here page. So there's a lot of stuff, especially if you're new to more complex option strategies, that could be useful on here. So let's go through some of the other stuff. What's in the TheoTrades tutorials? So tons of other videos. This is all working with Thinkorswim. So this is kind of cool because he's such an expert on Thinkorswim. There is a bunch of videos on how to use Thinkorswim, which is pretty good. Let's have a look and see what's in here. So these are much shorter, kind of organized. Go back to here. So these are Thinkorswim tutorials. Newsletters, let's have a look at here. So these are pretty interesting. I watched one earlier. It's a daily video newsletter with market updates, like what's working now, strategies, and other trading tips. All the videos are recorded and archived below. So yeah, you go through them all. Pretty interesting stuff. Let's see, so they do have chat rooms. So they have this member chat room. I don't think it's open at the moment. So this is really cool. It's the TheoTrade live trading chat room. It's open Monday through Friday, 8:20 to 3 p.m. Central Time. So pretty much the whole market hours. So you can type in the chat, like down here. But they're also giving market commentary and things as well during market hours, which is pretty awesome. Share chart stands. This is really cool. So in here, you can go and find all these different like Thinkorswim studies and scans and things. So some of them are from Dawn, so levels in the ES. Scans all products for weekly options with 2% yearly high. So just a ton of these different like watch list things and all this stuff. It's a really useful resource to have for that too. So pretty cool. So that's the chat room, the charts and scans and studies and stuff. Here's all the portfolios. So this is where all their active trades are put in and everything. So you can see the different services. Here's the Ultima trades, the one I was talking about earlier. Ultima Theta portfolio. Theo Theta portfolio. Let's look at the TheoTrade tracker. I think that's a lot of their positions. So I'll try and skip down here so that it's mainly closed positions. I don't really want to show their open positions. But you can see they log them all in here. So you can kind of see what they're looking at. Calendars, iron condors, these things, verticals, all this stuff. And these are all alerted and then put into the portfolio as well. So you can kind of go through them all. And there's a lot of them. It goes on for quite a while, and there's closed trades here. So you can kind of see the style of trading that TheoTrades is really into. So vertical spreads and more of these complex option strategies. Alright, so that's an example of their portfolio in the TheoTrades tracker. And we can go and look at this one, Black Book Trader. So they have, let's see, Black Book spreads. So this is by Matt and Don. Let's have a look at the slides. Just open this thing up. So it's a whole class on Black Book spreads. A lot of don't be alarmed, and it's all like lagging, skew, roll, DTE, volume, IRA. None of those are too scary. Let's see. Okay, so that's not too bad. Oh great, they have a transfer matrix on here. Okay, didn't expect to see one of those. I haven't seen one of them since my physics days. Let's see, so just having a quick glance through here, what they have. Applied volatility, profit risk. So examples on implied forward probability. How to place them on Thinkorswim. You can see how detailed this stuff is. I don't want to go through every page, but there is so much information. For education stuff, I'd probably say the TheoTrades has the most bang for your buck if you're interested in this type of stuff. This stuff will keep you going for a lifetime. There's so much of it. So anyway, that was the Black Book stuff. Let's go back. So there's all these archives and things and classes archives. Let's see what's in here. Welcome to the TheoTrade Masterclass Library. Let's see. Wow. So just a gazillion more videos. Pairs trading classes. Let's see what this guy is. So there's futures and bonds there as well. Pairs trading. Let's go back. Futures and bonds. Just a million classes on these things. Intraday trading, NQ, volatility. It's just never ending. So much good stuff to learn here. What's Jeff Bierman archive? Momentum, candlesticks, support and resistance, oscillators, scanning strategies. Yeah, if you're looking for education, I think TheoTrades might be the place you want to go. Let's see what else we've got. Daily coaching, member coaching archive. Let's have a look at this guy. So a bunch of coaching stuff. Not really very helpful to show you guys though, because just that they exist, right? Let's see if we click on one randomly from a couple of years ago. So this is our daily coaching session hub with recordings of each day's coaching. They'll be titled and archived. Okay. So cautionary bankrupt stock tales. Intraday trading with less than 25k. Wow. So much stuff. So Steve Miller. So yeah, all this stuff. What's Corey's Corner? Let's have a look at this guy's stuff. Swing trading, trend days, range days. Pretty good. Resources, there's more stuff. Glossary, strategy guide to the Greeks. TheoTrade member event calendar. I think this is how to set up these different brokerages. Let's see. Yeah, so these are pretty boring. It's just setting up stuff. It's a Theo Dark report. That sounds interesting. Iron condors. What's next for oil stocks? Let's see. It's almost like a blog type of thing. Let's go back to the actual thing. Yeah, so that's kind of what to expect from TheoTrades. Really, if you have any questions about what's in it, whether there's a particular topic that you want to know, like is it included in enough depth, just give me an email or leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll check it out and get back to you. Because really, there's no other way to review this service other than that, right? Because there's so much going on. But to summarize, you get your member chat room that's open all day, every day, Monday to Friday. There's a whole bunch of stuff that you can share, like charts and scans and studies and stuff. And a million lessons in high detail on every advanced option strategy there seems to be out there. So hopefully that's helpful if you're considering looking at TheoTrades. I think they seem to be one of the most legitimate, focused, companies on actually educating people rather than just giving them alerts. I think it looks really good to me, so I would check it out. Alright guys, catch you later. Cheers.